Hey guys, how's it going? Shark here. So that's Heavenfall Temple. A lot of people are having a lot of problems with it. Um, I said that I was going to make a video. I wanted to wait until reset to make that video because I was on the upper tiers and they do have it's a little harder, a little different challenges when it comes to the challenges and the boss. So now, today being Thursday, with it being reset, figure I'll go ahead and make that video now to give you guys a little bit of help on getting in HFT, completing it, getting a little bit of experience and items for you. If you're lower level, you'll probably have a little bit of a tough time, as you may have noticed, with some of the challenges. Definitely the bosses. If you're lower level, lower defense and gear, they're going to give you a little bit of a problem, if not a massive problem. So I'll go ahead and walk you through some of the challenges, the bosses in the lower tiers, as well as how to survive a little bit better. Okay, so right here you have like basic time. It's nothing that matters. It's just your time per challenge. It just tells you how much time it took that challenge to do. When you go here, you'll see this is how you get into it. You'll hit enter. And as you go up, it'll climb up these here, which are your basic tiers. Each one of these kind of like flower-looking petals is an ascension. Each ascension has a different boss, but the good thing is all of these nodes, those are challenges. All the challenges are the same. Doesn't matter what ascension you're on. The challenges will always stay the same. They'll just get a little bit harder, which you'll see. Now, here on 9 and 18 are bosses. Now, depending on what ascension you're on, so for example, like the first ascension, you'll have a boss. The 9th and the 18th will be your bosses. They're the same boss, just your 18th node and your 9th node are different severities of that boss. So on this first one, what you'll see is the 9th will be easier than the 18th. It just increases defense, increases attack, but you shouldn't have too many problems with that when I show you this. So you can go into your Master of Solitude. You'll see like cross server, your server. You can check a lot of different stuff, exchange lists, but I wouldn't worry about any of that. What you want to do is go into goods. Now, once you go into the goods, these right here, they give you 4,000 for your HFT score, and your score is then used for buffs. So they're a million each, as you can see. Prior to this, I bought 3 of them. I buy 3 of them every single week for HFT. Just because it gives you a max score. Now, you see these 2 down here and then the 4 up here, you can stack 20 times. Now, they cost 100 points, so you could imagine trying to stack them throughout and having troubles. If you just have $1 million to spend, that's good too, but if you got $3 million to throw in, you can max out everything, and we'll go ahead and take a look, see. Normally, my attack is actually only 100, not 100, oh my gosh, only 30k top end, but now it's sitting at 120 to 130k. Usually, my defenses are, both of them are around 24k. Now they're sitting at 82 and 83. Go away. Oh my gosh. It's like all spam. Oh my gosh. So the important part though is your attack level, your defense level. I mean, this is an astronomical amount, so it's going to help you a lot comparison to if you don't have them. Now, when you're in HFT, after you get all those buffs, you also have these center ones, which are not huge points. They're 10 points each, as you can see. They only last for a certain amount of time. Invincibility, restores health over 30 seconds, reduces incoming damage, and increases your range. So those won't be active all the time, but I use them sometimes if you're seeing that you're taking a lot of damage. You need time for maybe some pots to kick in, or you got just like a few mobs left that you want to destroy real quick, and you can't take that damage. You can hit invincibility for 15 seconds. It does allow you to attack, so that's good. You're taking damage from a boss, go ahead and hit. Restores health. You can reduce incoming damage. You got a bunch of mobs at one time doing incoming damage. Yeah. Range, I don't know. I don't really use range buff simply because I am an archer. I can basically hit whatever I want, wherever I want, and basically however I want. But if you're like an assassin, maybe a BM, barb, you need a little bit of range to help with a little bit. You can hit that. It's 20 meters for 20 seconds. So it does work. But other than that, that's the basic starting of Heavenfall Temple, is getting those points so that you are tanky, can deal the right amount of damage. Other than that, I don't want to explain the challenges until I get to the challenges and show them to you. It would be a lot more beneficial that way. So we should go ahead and go into it. Just hit that. It'll be on your current node, which is floor 1. Go ahead and enter that. You'll port into something like this. Oh, geez. Faction declared war on Vindy. I wonder who that could be. Anyway, so you'll go down this hall. You got these little things right here. That's what starts the challenge. So if you're not ready to start the challenge, do not walk into that. But we'll go ahead and walk into it, see what challenge it gives us. Okay, so Challenge of the Pilgrim. It's pretty simple. What's going to happen is these guys are going to spawn. You just kill them. And it will, every time you kill one, it'll light up a node. So I just usually go tab, attack, tab, attack, and you'll see that each one of them that I kill, it lights up a node. Once all the nodes are lit up, it's a pass. Now later on, I told you that the challenges do get a little bit more difficult. Later on, what you'll see is it'll spawn these mobs much, much, much faster, along with a second type of mob. I'll explain it more in detail when we get to that in the higher ascensions, but you only want to attack the guardians at that point, because the other ones will reset the nodes. But I'm not going to go too much into advanced HFT right now. So as you see, you simply kill them. They don't deal you very much, if any, damage, and challenge is complete. Now, you'll have this blinking. You just click it, and it's your reward. Okay, and you'll see like unclaimed 1. That's how many you can claim. So regular challenges like this, you get to claim 1 reward. You get to choose any of these cards that you want. Bosses, you get to choose 2 rewards, and the rewards are much, much better. So just go ahead and pick one. It's an experience. As you see, it's a level 2 man heart, and that's going to give me 300,000 experience. If you got level 1, you would get 200,000 experience. So in these lower, the least amount of experience you can get, excuse me, oh my gosh, per is 200,000, and it only increases from there. So, oh my gosh, go away. So from there, you'll just X out. You already have the experience.